Sup my dudes, Val here. Today we're going to be doing my very first anime Vanguards tier list. Now, I have played a lot. I've tested all the mythics. I haven't tested every unit, so there's going to be some units and I have not used categories. Mostly going to be low rarities that I'm pretty sure nobody cares about. But yeah, we're going to be pretty much sorting everything into these 5 categories. Either I have not used it, best in game, DPS, support, or farm. So we're going to be going from there. One unit I have not used, but I have seen plenty of showcases of to get a good understanding of how good the unit is Alucard. And we're just going to put Alucard into support. As far as like best support, that's probably going to change because I think Haruka is better with the range buff. But Alucard basically is an insane support. He's a very cheap full AoE DPS. So he's able to do a little bit of both. He's kind of like a jack of all trades, so he can go either here or here. But I think he's better going to be utilized in the future for his support because he makes the enemies take 20% increased damage, which is absolutely massive. I cannot stress enough how big it is that he makes the enemies take 20% more damage. And next up, we're going to have Pain here. Pain, if you use Pain, you know, but he knocks the enemies back like a mile. He's really, really good. So let's go ahead. Let's fill up this I have not used here because it's going to be basically Gone was good. Maybe we'll put Gone there, but I've used him, but he's not very good. So we're gonna put Grimjow at the bottom because I have used him, but I'm just gonna feign ignorance on how mid he is. Itachi I actually haven't used, but I know Itachi is very good. Kizaru is a statue killer, but we're gonna put him here. Here, let me make a new tier. Add a row below. Okay, so we're gonna call this tier. Okay, that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call this tier. Okay, we're gonna put Itachi at the top of OK tier. We're gonna put you here. I have not used Kakashi, but I know he's good. So we're gonna put you here, put you here, put you here, put you here, put you here. Put you here, farm, bada boop, Vegeta, and then the god Croc. We're gonna put Croc all the way up here in support. Croc is a goated support, honestly. Like I literally want to do this, but I can't. He's going over Pain in terms of support. Croc is so good. Croc is a goated support. So next up, we're gonna put Haruka Rin. We're gonna put her above Alucard in terms of support, because she gives plus 18% damage and then plus 10% range after 6 waves when she's evoed. That's really good. The extra range ends up more damage, like you doing more damage in total, damage within the range before the enemy leaves the range, and with how high a lot of units have SPAs, having that extra damage is really, really damn good. So next up, he's actually like, we're going to put him here because he's good for his execute passive. Sasuke, while we're talking about support, Sasuke at the very back. Yeah, Sasuke's some buns, I'm not gonna lie to you. Pain knocks them back a mile, Croc slows them continuously, Sasuke, he stuns them, but he's got small AoEs, he's twice the price of any of these other ones. It's just, yeah, just no. Just no. So, let's get into the best unit in the game, Igris. I've said it a million times, I'll keep saying this. Igris, he's immune to stuns, can't be stunned. Full AoE, insane damage because of his support with Sung Jin Woo, which speaking of, we put Sung Jin Woo right here. His support with Sung Jin Woo, everything, just these two together, they just absolutely crank out damage like no tomorrow. The amount of damage these two just like turbo out is absolutely insane. So then after these two, this is probably going to surprise some people, but Vegeta. Vegeta now is so cheap that you can put him down very early and he can solo a lot of stages on his own. The only thing is he basically doesn't have a passive. His passive is non-existent whenever you take more than one unit. Whenever the stage is actually hard enough for you to have to need multiple unit placements and strategic placements, he's not going to be very viable. But because he can solo 90% of the game, because the game's so easy that Vegeta can literally be placed on the ground, no upgrades, and beat everything, Vegeta's number 2 in my opinion. After that is Che. Che is really, really, really damn good. She is basically, if you did not get Igris, right, you use Che. And then you can go stop Paragon with Che. Che's very, very good for that. Next up, Obito. I actually, Gon got a cap. Let's go ahead and put Gon down here, because he did get capped. He did get Giga nerfed. Haven't seen anybody talk about him since. Obito, the DPS monster. He does a ton of DPS because of his burn inflicted. I've heard conflicting reports of it stacking or not. I don't know if it stacks or not. So I'm just going to put him here. He is absolutely a DPS monster. He is really, 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 really damn good. Yeah, he is just strong, just extremely strong. And his cone at the end, whenever you finish upgrading him, is absolutely superb. He has a really, really good cone. And last is Naruto. I'm gonna be real. Naruto, go here. No, that's not fair. Not fair to Naruto. Because on placement, he is pretty good. In all fairness, on placement, Naruto is pretty good. He has a good cone. His range sucks, but he has a really good cone. And as long as you get like marksman or something to pick up the like range, marksman or solar to like make up the difference in range, he actually is a very good unit on placement. However, just use Vegeta. I'm gonna be real. Just use Evo. Like, I'm considering all these units at Evo. Just use Evo Vegeta. Basically, he's good, but the second you push past that cone, he instantly becomes awful. So it's just like, yes, and like, yeah, like I said, I don't think he's all that. I've tried to use him a good bit, and the range just kills me on him. But I do think he's a solid unit, especially if you don't have Vegeta and you just like Naruto. You can use him for sure. But you're going to be struggling a lot due to range and his ability to actually handle down like U points in the map. Like, a lot of the maps have U's, and you want big range to be able to actually capitalize on all that area to take it up to deal more damage. And he just does not have the range unless you manage to land something like Marksman or Solar on him. If you manage to land one of those two on Naruto, then he's pretty good. But like, my experiences with using Deadeye Naruto, it's like, yes, his damage is great because he does multi-hit, so he can abuse Deadeye. But the second he leaves that cone, the second you upgrade past it, it's just the rest of the moves are just doo-doo buns. I'm gonna be real. They're single hit, they're small AoEs, they're, yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. This is my tier list. I kind of want to stand by this. Yeah. A lot of people might not like that input. Alucard is like the absolute best unit in the game, but honestly, this is true. This is what I believe. I think he is really good support. I think you could probably do this because he's 20% damage taken, not 20% damage buff, which is massive because he's buffing the entire team essentially, effectively. But in terms of DPS, if I were to put him in DPS, it'd probably be like here. Yeah. I know that this is like going to trip some people out that he's not the absolute best, but Sung Jin Woo's ability to synergize with Igris, and Igris just hit the damage output on Igris is absurd. I've compared my damage output on Igris to basically people who have made showcases in Alucard, and I'm gonna be real, Igris is just he just does that much. He hits that hard. He is him. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.